Did you know Texas energy regulators just failed 8,730 out of 8,732 power grid inspections? Let that sink in. And ERCOT, the folks who run Texas electricity grid, admitted there's an 80% chance of rolling blackouts if we get another storm like the one in 2021. Now, I don't want to alarm you, but when the lights go out again, it's not going to be just a couple of hours. We're talking days, maybe weeks, of people trying to survive without heat, without food, and without clean water. That's why I spent the last month digging into energy audits, talking to emergency prep experts, and testing Costco's bulk survival options. And today, I'm giving you the 13 Costco items that could save your life in a blackout. Item number 9 is the one almost everyone ignores, yet it could literally feed your family for months. And trust me, once you hear about it, you'll never walk past it again. Before we dive in, make sure to hit that subscribe button, because what I'm about to share could save you thousands in an emergency. Alright, let's start with the most overlooked item in the entire store. Item 1, ReadyWise Emergency Food Bucket. Okay, this is the big one. Costco's ReadyWise bucket isn't just food, it's survival insurance. For around $79.99, you're getting a 25-year shelf life and more than 25,000 calories. That's over 2 weeks of full meals for one person. Here's why this matters. During the 2021 Texas freeze, some families had these buckets, while their neighbors were literally melting snow to stay alive. Hot pasta Alfredo versus freezing water. Who do you want to be in that situation? I personally tested 3 meals, the pasta Alfredo, chicken noodle soup, and lasagna. Honestly, they taste better than half the takeout restaurants I've tried. Add hot water, wait 15 minutes, and you've got comfort food when everything else in the fridge has spoiled. And here's a pro tip: Costco insiders told me some stores are limiting these to 2 per customer. Why? Because analysts predict a 40% surge in emergency food demand before winter 2025. That means shelves will be empty when the panic starts. The smart money grabs these now. Item 2, Kirkland Signature Water Bottles, 35-pack. Here's something most people forget: when the grid goes down, water systems fail within 24 to 48 hours. Treatment plants can't run without power. That's why Costco's 35-pack of water bottles is gold. It costs under $5 and gives you nearly 600 ounces of clean water. But here's the catch: FEMA recommends 1 gallon per person per day. That pack lasts only about 4 days for one person. During Winter Storm Uri, some Texans were without water for over a week. Imagine that. Here's my hack: store these in a cool, dark place, and they'll last years beyond the printed expiration date. I still have cases from 2022 that are perfectly fine. Item 3, Kirkland Signature Organic Rice, 12 pounds bag. This one blew my mind. We're in the middle of the biggest global rice shortage in 20 years. Japan, a country that practically worships rice, has resorted to importing American rice for the first time in decades. Meanwhile, Costco is still selling 12 pounds organic rice bags for around $12.99. That's about 24,000 calories, enough to feed a family of 4 for almost a week. And here's the kicker: properly stored rice can last decades. Not years. Decades. My secret? Transfer it into airtight containers with a couple of bay leaves. They naturally repel bugs, and I haven't lost a single grain in 3 years. Bottom line, rice is cheap protein and cheap calories, and it will keep your family full. And at today's prices, you're buying before the crisis markup. Item 4, Kirkland Organic Coconut Oil, 84 ounces. This one isn't just food, it's survival gear. Coconut oil lasts up to 2 years, doesn't need refrigeration, and has hundreds of uses. My neighbor Sarah discovered this during a blackout drill. Instead of fumbling for candles, she poured coconut oil in a jar, dropped a wick, and boom, instant emergency candle. It burnt for hours. And here's where it gets crazy. Coconut oil has antiviral and antibacterial properties. People used it for wound care during the Texas freeze when pharmacies were closed. Plus, it's pure energy at 120 calories per tablespoon, exactly what you need when your body is burning fuel just to stay warm. One $17 jar covers cooking, lighting, healing, and nutrition. That's 4 survival needs in one container. Item 5. Kirkland Mixed Nuts, 3.5 pounds. Let me hit you with a fact. During extended stress, your body needs 25% more protein just to maintain basic functions. Costco's 3.5 pounds tub of mixed nuts gives you over 9,800 calories with no cooking required. Almonds for protein, walnuts for omega-3s, cashews for quick energy. It's like a survival multivitamin in snack form. During the 2021 freeze, I met a Houston family who survived 5 full days on nothing but mixed nuts and bottled water. They stayed strong while others were collapsing from exhaustion. Pro tip: vacuum seal portions as soon as you buy them. It prevents the whole container from going rancid and extends freshness for months. Item 6. Kirkland Olive Oil, 2 by 1.5 L. Believe it or not, olive oil is being stolen by the ton in Europe. Why? Because production has dropped, and prices are spiking over 100%. Costco still sells a 2-pack for under $15, and here's why you want it in your prep kit. Olive oil isn't just food, it's fuel. With a wick, it becomes emergency lighting. Plus, olive oil helps your body absorb vitamins A, D, E, and K, crucial when fresh produce isn't available. I keep mine in dark glass bottles in a cool closet, and they've lasted perfectly for years. It's survival food, survival light, and survival medicine. Item 7. Kirkland Organic Peanut Butter, 2 by 28 ounces. This one is underrated. Peanut butter gives you over 6,000 calories per jar, packed with protein, fats, magnesium, and niacin. It's literally survival medicine. During the Texas freeze, pediatric nutritionists recommended it for kids because it keeps their energy stable, and, let's be honest, kids will eat peanut butter even when they refuse everything else. Storage hack: store jars upside down. It prevents oil separation and keeps the texture smooth for months without stirring. I opened a jar after 8 months. Perfect. For under $10, this is one of the most efficient prep foods you can buy. Item 8. Kirkland Canned Chicken, 6 by 12.5 ounces. Protein is about to get expensive. With avian flu wiping out millions of birds, poultry prices are surging. But here's the loophole: canned chicken was processed before the worst of it hit. Costco's 6-pack gives you shelf-stable, ready-to-eat protein for about $17.99. Each can has 32 grams of protein. No cooking needed. Just open and eat. I tested it myself, surprisingly good. Mix it with rice, toss it in soup, or just eat it straight from the can. The smartest move? Rotate cans into your regular meals and replace them with fresh ones. That way, nothing ever expires, and your emergency kit is always ready. Item 9. Kirkland Honey, 5 pounds. This is the secret weapon almost everyone ignores. Honey never spoils. Archaeologists found 3,000-year-old honey in Egyptian tombs that was still edible. Costco's 5 pounds container runs about $12, and here's why it's gold. Honey isn't just food, it's medicine. Antibacterial, wound healing, sore throat soothing. Each tablespoon has 64 calories of quick energy, perfect when you're burning calories staying warm. Add it to oatmeal or tea, and it keeps morale up too. And with global bee colonies collapsing, prices are going nowhere but up. One jug could feed your family for months. Item 10. Kirkland Oatmeal, 4.5 pounds. Here's the breakfast you want in a blackout. Oatmeal is cheap, filling, and only needs hot water. One container gives you over 7,200 calories for about $6. Here's why it matters: oats keep you full longer because of their fiber. That's huge when you're rationing food. Plus, they're versatile, sweet with honey, savory with herbs, or even baked into bread. Here's a hack: combine oats, nuts, and honey, and you get a complete protein meal with all 9 essential amino acids. That's survival nutrition in a bowl. Item 11. Kirkland batteries, 48-pack. Let's talk power. During the 2021 freeze, people were selling AA batteries for $5 each. That means Costco's $19.99 pack was suddenly worth over $200. With lithium shortages expected by 2025, batteries will only get pricier. You need them for flashlights, radios, medical devices, even keeping insulin cool. Storage tip: keep them in a cool, dry place. I've got batteries from 3 years ago that still test like new. When cash is useless, batteries become currency. Item 12, Kirkland salt, 4 pounds. You're probably thinking, salt? Really? But salt is life insurance. Your body needs it for basic functions, and during emergencies, it becomes food preservation gold. No fridge? Salt your meat. It can last weeks without spoiling. I tested this on fish during a camping trip. It worked perfectly. And it's not just food. Salt cleans wounds, makes saline for eye care, and even melts ice on walkways. At $2, this is the cheapest prep you'll ever buy, and it literally lasts forever. Item 13, Kirkland propane tanks, 4-pack. Finally, the most overlooked prep item, propane. These little green tanks are more than barbecue fuel. They're survival heaters, stoves, and lanterns in one. Each tank gives about 2 hours of cooking time. And during the Texas freeze, families with propane heaters stayed warm, while others risked their lives with unsafe methods. Just remember, always use propane in a well-ventilated space. Never indoors without ventilation. I keep a battery-powered CO detector with mine just in case. With 4 tanks, you can cook meals, boil water, and light your home for weeks. So there you have it, 13 Costco items that could save your life when the next blackout hits. That's about $200 worth of smart prep now that could be worth thousands later. Start small. Grab 2 or 3 items each trip, and within a month, you'll have a rock-solid survival foundation. This isn't panic buying. This is smart, deliberate preparation. If this helped you, smash that like button and hit subscribe, because I'll be sharing more survival tips that could make all the difference when the grid goes dark. Drop a comment. Which item are you grabbing first? My bet's on the ReadyWise bucket, because those things are flying off shelves faster than free Costco samples on a Saturday. Stay safe, stay smart, and I'll see you in the next one.